Hello my viewers and welcome back to my channel. Now in this eye-opening clip, we witness a disheartening exchange where a palm color man faces criticism from his fellow palm peer for offering assistance to a black child in need. Now the comment, dripping with racial undertones, raises important questions about the insidious nature of prejudice and the barriers it creates to acts of compassion and solidarity. At the heart of the matter lies a troubling sentiment, the notion that helping should be contingent upon racial identity. Now this begs the question, what does it mean to stick to our kind? Such language not only perpetuates harmful stereotypes, but also undermines the universal value of empathy and altruism. By reducing acts of kindness to a matter of race, we lose sight of our shared humanity and the innate capacity to uplift and support one another, regardless of skin color. Now, as we get into this discussion, it becomes evident that the comment reflects a broader societal issue, the persistence of racial divisions and the reluctance to challenge ingrained biases. But amidst the negativity, there is an opportunity for reflection and growth. By confronting such attitudes head-on and reaffirming the universal importance of compassion and empathy, we can strive towards a future where helping is not constrained by color, but guided by a genuine desire to create a more inclusive and compassionate society for all. For now, check out these videos as this man answers or responds to this comment and others as well. I will be right back.
Why are you helping these black kids, man? We need to stick to our kind. This one's gonna hit hard. Oh, man. I don't like to respond to these comments. What do you mean by helping our kind? Are you saying because he's young, he's not like my kind, he's not my age? I don't think that's what you're saying. Our kind. Man, this is tough. We are all equal. This is a young kid who's trying to get shoes for school. And he was so excited that he called his father when I was on the phone with him and merged him in. I told his father, I said, you did right. You raised your boy right. And his father was so happy to hear that. He said, my boy's gonna do well. And you know what? I believe that. We're all equal, man. In this world, and there's good people in this world. I don't care what color, what race you are. What you need to focus on is this country is falling apart. So if you want to say we need to help our kind is our country, and we need to help our country. I'm gonna go take this little boy to buy him some shoes and whatever the hell he wants. I don't care if he wants to buy a bike, a pair of socks, a notebook, a book bag. I'm gonna take care of this kid today. Thank you for your donations.
You're so gross. You're mad because this guy is helping a kid that's black. It doesn't matter what the kid's skin color is. This dude is helping a child in need. That should have been the takeaway from that video. Not that the child was black. Honestly, I didn't even notice the kid was black because I don't see things that way. I'm not just like you. But God, it's so ugly. It's sting. We are the human race. Get over yourself. Your takeaway from this is that he was helping a black child. Not that he was a great guy doing a great thing for a child in need. No, your takeaway was that the kid was black.
Man, you still gonna have people out like that, man, you know. But it's thinned out for real, man. The only kind I know is the human race kind, man, you know what I'm saying? That stuff kind of hits hard to everybody, man. Even when you say that, man, it's nowadays, man, people gotta understand times have changed a lot. So I understand where you're coming from. I get comments like this all the time. I just try to kind of look past them, man. I can't answer all of them. I know I got people that call me hateful, stuff like Uncle Tom's and, you know, yard boy and all this stuff, man. It's it's a time to come together, and it's a time to nowadays to gotta have each other back. White or black, gotta be my brother. I'm gonna be your brother. You gonna be my sister. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's hard nowadays, bro. Roll Tide.
I really like the way you addressed that comment. You know, it's really sad because I think that the more people realize that there is only one kind, the less conflict there would be in this world. Because there is only one kind on this earth, and it's the human kind. And I think the sooner, I mean, it's way too late in the day for comments like these. You know, so I salute you. I thank you for what you're doing. There should be more people out there that are contributing to society the way you are. Here's to the humankind.
Did I just read that correctly? No. When he said you need to stick to your own kind, what he meant was the ignorant people. You need to stay with the ignorant people. Because your comment was ignorant as. That man is trying to help a community, and you're gonna make a comment like that? We need to stick to our own kind. Dude, are you serious? Put some salt on a plate. Put some pepper on a plate. Then try to separate it. Yeah, there's different colors. It's different seasonings. But we all on the slate. But you fell off and rolled off the table and went splat on the floor.
Brother Victor, blessings and salutations. This is Papa Bino. I'm so glad I ran across I'm so glad your post came across my feed. Because when I saw that, and I saw that message, it enticed me to listen to your whole entire video. And all I want to say is thank you. And that has been my gripe about TikTok. How they allow certain people or certain entities to post remarks like that, racial remarks like that, like you had to endure, and they do nothing about that person's account. So I thank you for pointing that out. Bless you. And I would love.
This is the most sick, despicable comment that I've read. At least one of the top 10, I would say. And to be honest, last time I checked, we are all of the same kind, the human kind. It does not matter what color our skin tone is, because that's all it is a skin tone. We are all human beings. No one should be ever treated any differently than that of a human. This person needs to grow up and grow hair.
I'm coming in hot, so filtered. Because I feel like, and for me to stitch, and I never stitch, means something's bothering me. This ignorant commenter about how we need to stick to our own kind, and we shouldn't help colored children, because they're not ours. And he didn't even use the word colored. Pisses me off on so many levels. Like, we all are humans. We all have the same blood. We all have the same feelings. We all have the same hearts. Our kind is humankind, bro. You're the problem. We are already dealing with a very big social issue and a lot of unfortunate regression. And you're sitting there telling people not to help anybody that's not. Are you kidding me? Obviously, I'm a man. I have children. Okay, cool, whatever. Hey, no different. We didn't get to pick our skin colors, but you know what we get to do? We get to decide what kind of human being we're gonna be. And I think everybody deserves love, compassion, and help. I know I've needed it. I know my children have needed it. I know that we're loving, kind people. So you need to stop. I don't know what you need to do. Go for a jog, a hike, and while you're on the hike, get off TikTok with your hate. We're already everyone, we as mankind, every human being in this world right now is dealing with something. We don't need it. Step off, dude. Take a walk. Get off TikTok. Quit being judgmental. And again, if you can't change your mindset or your negativity and your spread of negativity while you're on that hike.
Yo, TikTok. I'm stitching this video because the original creator of this video, Victor, I wish I could meet you in person, dog, and shake your hand, man. It's a lot of people like you out here in this world, right? And God dang it, man. Thank you. Thank you. And TikTok, I'm asking, if you see this dude video, share his video, follow this dude. I don't know him. I just saw his video on my For You page. And if you see my video, man, like and share it. Because there's a lot of people out here like this dude, and I'm one of them. This whole thing, man, is like he said in his video, and I agree with him. I just love people. And I don't know the story about that you made it. And thank you. And I'm stitching it and I'm gonna repost it. But y'all, man, god dang, boy. See, comments like that right there, what he responded to, man, is like we live in the road, man. And I mean, if y'all go on my page, this is the way he feels about that comment he just responded to is the way I feel about that dude, Dr. Umar, when he say his. I can't do it, man. I just love people. I'm sorry. That's just me. If y'all know me, I just love people. I don't care what color or race you are, man. I love you. I mean, I'm just a loving person, man. I love people, man. But, yo, before I end this video, I just want to say, yo, Victor, thanks, man. Thanks, dog. Thank you.
To the person who left this comment on this man's video, shame on you. Shame on you for being ignorant and saying what you said. That he should only help his kind. Well, what is his kind? Explain that to me. What is his kind? Because we're all human. That child is human, so that's his kind. I know what you meant. You meant because he's black, that he shouldn't be helped, that this man shouldn't help him. But that's ignorant to be that way. Why must people like you continue to say things like this? He is human. We are human. It doesn't matter what color of our skin. We are all human. I don't care if it's black, purple, brown, green. We're all human. That's our kind. And we can help our kind. You are a part of the problem with this world, not the solution. It's people like this that continue to cause division between all of us. Whether we're black or brown, people like this cause division. And it shouldn't be this way. We have a dust that goes on. It doesn't help when you spread it to children. So now, because the color of a child's skin should reflect how you help them, how you're there for them. So if I see a black child walking down the road and this child looks like it needs some help, I'm supposed to just turn my head because he's black? If I see a child that's hungry and he's black, I'm supposed to turn my head? If I see a child who's scared or cold or alone, I'm supposed to turn my head because he's black, because that's not my kind? What is wrong with you? A child is a child. I don't care what color they are. And if you want to help a child, you should be allowed to help a child without scrutiny and comments like this. I don't know what it's going to take. I really don't. I don't know what it's going to take for people to not be ignorant. But what I will tell you is that doesn't go on in my house. That doesn't go on with my children or my family, because I don't care. I don't care if you're purple. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're brown. I don't care. I'm going to help. And I'm going to do for people. And I'm going to love people. Regardless. Because they're human. And they're my kind.
Now, to start with, the comment made by this individual in this video is not just morally bad, but it also reflects a deeply ingrained prejudice that has no place in any society. By suggesting that this palm color man should not be helping black children because of their skin color, this commenter is perpetuating harmful stereotypes and promoting division based on race. It is utterly unacceptable to dictate who should receive help and compassion based on something as arbitrary and irrelevant as skin color. Helping others in need should be a universal principle that transcends racial boundaries. And to suggest otherwise is not only discriminatory, but also goes against the very essence of empathy and human decency. Now, as a society, we must challenge such narrow-minded thinking and actively work towards building a more inclusive and compassionate world where individuals are judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. This comment reflects a troubling mindset that seeks to uphold racial segregation and exclusivity rather than fostering unity and cooperation among all members of society. By implying that individuals should only help those who belong to their own racial or ethnic group, the commenter perpetuates the harmful notion of us versus them, which only serves to deepen existing divides and fuel animosity. This mindset reinforces systemic inequalities and perpetuates disparities in access to resources and opportunities based on race. When individuals are discouraged from helping those in need simply because of their skin color, it perpetuates cycles of poverty, marginalization, and injustice that disproportionately affect minority communities. Such comments not only undermine the efforts of individuals who are genuinely trying to make a positive difference, but also create a chilling effect that discourages others from stepping in to help when they see someone in need. This not only erodes trust and social cohesion, but also deprives communities of the collective support and solidarity that are essential for addressing social challenges and promoting shared prosperity. Comments like these underscore the urgent need for ongoing dialogue, education, and action to dismantle art-to-the-cyst attitudes and systems of oppression. Now, the comment made about sticking to our kind reflects a deeply entrenched form of articism that has plagued societies for centuries. Throughout history, racial prejudice and discrimination have been used to justify the subjugation, exploitation, and marginalization of certain racial or ethnic groups while privileging others. Now, this kind of racial essentialism, where individuals are judged solely based on their race rather than their individual character or actions, serves to dehumanize and oppress marginalized communities. It reinforces harmful stereotypes and perpetuates systems of power and privilege that benefit dominant groups at the expense of others. The idea of sticking to our kind is rooted in fear and ignorance, rather than genuine concern for the well-being of one's own community. It suggests a narrow worldview that is resistant to diversity and inclusivity and instead seeks to maintain homogeneity and exclusivity. In today's interconnected world, where diversity is increasingly recognized as a strength rather than a threat, it is imperative that we challenge such narrow-minded thinking and embrace the richness of human experience in all its forms. This means actively rejecting articism in all its manifestations and working towards creating inclusive spaces where individuals of all backgrounds feel valued, respected, and empowered. Articism is not just a matter of individual prejudice or bias. It is deeply ingrained in the structures and systems of society. From education and employment to housing and healthcare, racial disparities persist across various domains, perpetuating inequality and injustice. At its core, articism is rooted in the belief in the superiority of one racial group over others, coupled with the power to enforce that belief through social, economic, and political means. Now, this power dynamic is often institutionalized, leading to a systemic articism that disadvantages certain racial or ethnic groups while privileging others. Articism operates on both explicit and implicit levels. While explicit forms of articism may manifest as overt acts of discrimination or hate speech, implicit bias refers to the unconscious attitudes and stereotypes that influence perceptions and behaviors, often without awareness. Now, these implicit biases can lead to microaggressions, subtle forms of discrimination that can have a significant impact on the well-being and sense of belonging of marginalized individuals. Over time, exposure to such discrimination can contribute to stress, anxiety, and other negative health outcomes, exacerbating existing disparities in physical and mental health. Articism intersects with other forms of oppression, creating complex systems of disadvantage for individuals who belong to multiple marginalized groups. This intersectionality highlights the importance of adopting an inclusive and intersectional approach to addressing inequality and promoting social justice. Now, as human beings, our moral duty is to help one another regardless of race, ethnicity, or any other arbitrary distinction. The idea that assistance should be limited to a particular racial group is not only discriminatory, but also undermines the shared humanity that binds us all together. We must reject such attitudes and strive to create a world where empathy, solidarity, and kindness transcend artificial boundaries. After all, we're not just members of separate races, but part of the same human race, and it's our collective responsibility to uplift and support each other in times of need. We have come to the end of the video. What do you have to say about this video? Share your comments down below in the comment section. Thank you for always watching, and see you in my next video.